Awesome. Oh, I'm so happy to have you guys here. Welcome and thank you for being here so quite early for you guys because yeah, it's only 9:30. No, Molly's like, I've been up forever. Yeah. Okay. Well, guess what I already did? I already shuffled an affirmation for us. I'm going from the mindful affirmations deck, and I would highly recommend it. So our affirmation for today is every day I feel more relaxed and comfortable in my own skin. Who doesn't need that, right? More relaxed and comfortable and more accepting, right? As we get older, we're changing. So just accepting for this body that we have. So why don't we bring one hand on our heart? It's usually the left hand, and the other hand on our belly. Yeah, so just really feeling the solar plexus right now, the sense of I amness, I am here, I have arrived. And you're just kind of sitting into your seat right now. You're sensing your body, sensing if there's any tension in the body. And I'd love you to, like a mother would their child, just kind of go to these certain areas right now in your body that may be asking for your attention. So just kind of feeling if it's the shoulders. I want you to go there in an energetic sense, right? We're not moving right now in a physical sense. Maybe you've got a slight little headache. Maybe you're going to those areas in your mind and just asking the energy to drop down to the feet, to let go of anything that's just not serving you, and allowing yourself to just kind of be still for a moment. It's hard to be still when we haven't perhaps moved yet, but I just want this little connection right now as we sit. Just know that, as you do this, you can observe your breath. You don't have to change it right now. Just observe it. We're still in the energy of the new moon. I love going by the earthly and the universal calendar with the new moon and the full moon because it really speaks to our, oh my goodness, just the authenticity of who we are rather than just like the regular calendar, the everyday linear calendar, which we also need. But the new moon now is I can always tell. I don't know if you can tell without looking it up when the new moon is. It's a very it can be a very quiet time, a time to go inside because nothing has opened yet. It's like you're planting seeds. And so it can feel dark. It can feel dark. It's the dark moon, right? There's nothing happening. It's new. It's brand new. So even in the first week of a new moon, which we're in, I want you to just end. It's a happening with each one of us. So I'd love you to just kind of move into that right now and allow yourself to not have an answer for everything. Just kind of be with yourself and know that it does change. Everything's changing all the time. So even if you're awakening not that enthusiastic or don't feel so good, just kind of know that that will change. So as you sit back, I'd love you to kind of feel now an intention that comes to you. Accepting our body as it is a really good intention. But maybe you need to dedicate your practice to yourself. Maybe that's really what you need right now, to your self-care, to giving back to you so that you can continue to give to yourself and others. So whatever that intention is, I'd love you to feel it right now with emphasis, care, and love. and voice it to yourself 3 times. And let's open up the vagus nerve, the vagus nerve. And you know, our alming helps us with that. So let's feel the vibration of our tone, of our hum, and think of it as like the heartbeat of the earth, that your is the heartbeat of the earth. So kind of just go inside, and it doesn't have to be loud, or it could be. And let's take a deep breath in. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Amazing. You can open up your eyes, keep your gaze soft. Go ahead and release your hands down to your thighs. Open up your eyes. Yes, if you haven't already. And I'm going to go back to my yoga mat so I can move with you. Hope I'm not going to be out of frame. Give me a big wave if I am, okay? All right, I'm going to move my chair away. And I'm going to come right to the center. Yay, I'm going to move away my bolster, my blanket. This is actually my living room, in case you wondered. So very different to what we all had, huh? But this is lovely. So have your feet hips distance apart. Come up to stand. Nice. And go ahead and reach your arms up high. Inhale. Go ahead and touch your hands together. Exhale to or through the midline. Amazing. And go ahead and do that again. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. One more time. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. And then separate your feet about maybe even like wider than the thinnest part of your yoga mat. So toes out, heels in. So yeah, not too wide, but wider than your thinnest part of your yoga mat. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Bend your knees a lot. Reach the arms up high. Inhale. I want to get into the larger muscle groups. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, hands to heart. Amazing. Inhale, reach up high. Still knees are bent. Exhale, hands to heart. Amazing. And then straighten up your legs. Go ahead and release your palms, palms facing forward. Slight bend into your knees. Just kind of feel that. And I want to bring up one of our arms. So go ahead and reach it up high. And I want you to bend your knees and reach that arm forward like an offering. So all the way forward. And then start to bring it back. So that's it. So inhale and exhale. And I want you to go as fast as you feel like you need to. Inhale to exhale, or as slow as you feel like you need to. Inhale to exhale. Just to get some movement, especially in this arm. Inhale to exhale. Yeah, bend your knees. That's it. And then release it down and change sides. So inhale as you reach up high. Exhale as you bring it forward. Inhale and exhale. Yes, inhale to exhale. Just some easy movement right now, right? Getting us in our body, feeling more embodied. Inhale to exhale. You're doing great. Good. One more time. Forward and back. Good. And then coming back to center, shake it out. Shake out your legs. Shake out your shoulders. Open up your mouth really wide. Inhale through nose. Let it out through mouth. Inhale through nose. And let it out through mouth. That's it. Inhale through nose. And let it out through mouth. Good. All right. So we're going to do this breathing exercise. And we're going to reach the arms up high. And you're going to, as you reach up, you're going to exhale quite like aggressively is not the word, but quite strong. So inhale up like you did. Exhale. Yes. Inhale up, bend those knees. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So you're releasing any tension here. My mouth is closed. So I'm doing this through my nose and I'm exhaling it pretty strong out through the nose. And then come all the way up to stand and just feel the vibration. There's this slight little vibrational feeling through the body because you moved it. The energy's moving. And then start to bring your hands up. Looks like this. Start to bring your hands. I'm going to go wider just so you guys can see me here, but you can have your feet hips distance. Have your hands into this kind of really, it's a gentle fist, but it is a fist. And you're just going to go right at the chest, just above the chest. And that's a lung point. So we're just going to tap on it. This hand can drop down. So you're just gently tapping. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So this is a lung point, right? And there's sometimes a lot of sadness, a lot of grief in the lungs, and there's blockages. There's also joy there. Joy's there too. So we're opening up through here. You can go up onto the shoulders if you like. Breathe deeply. In and out through your nose. You might want to go down your arm. You can take it in through nose, out through mouth. And then go to the other one. Go to the other side, right at that lung point. Just relax the other arm. And just breathe. Unblocking any blockages here in the lungs. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Yeah, just moving into that joyful energy, right? Transforming the energy. We can't change the moods or anything that happens to us, the emotions that come in, but we can transform it. So maybe just down the arm, deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. And then maybe take it to your legs, to your tummy. Maybe pat the tummy to the back, to the bum, to the legs, to the calf muscles, shin bones, ankles. And then try this one. Bring your feet in closer now if you haven't got them already. We've done it before, but you're just bending the knees and you're just swaying. So side to side, bend the knees. Let the arms just do their thing, like you're not controlling the arms. Come back to your breath. Good. Couple more. Yeah, that's it. You got it. And then swaying. Are you ready? You think this is swaying. You ready for swaying? So up and up. And up. Oh, I like what Molly's doing. She's going around the world. Go around the world. So it's kind of like this intuitive movement where you know that it's helping. Hopefully you can feel that. And then I just went the other side. Maybe for you, you're going to go the other side, but then you're going to change it off, right? So you're just going to go one side and then the other. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. We're releasing toxins, right? We're releasing any type of tension that is caught up in the body's tissues, in the fascia, and then just shake it out. Shake it out, run on the spot, and then do this guy. Remember how we've done this before. We've shaken so hard. So just on the spot, deep breath in, deep breath out. And I want you to do it for like 30 seconds. So let's do this together. I've got my eyes closed. You don't have to. Let the arms just do their thing. I'm Australian, right? And so the New Zealanders, the Maoris, the native people, oh my goodness, they'll do something like, so cool. Reminds me of that. Inhale through nose, out through mouth. Lion's breath. Good. All right. Okay. So let's start now. I'm joking, but you know what I mean. It's like now we can kind of move. So come to the front of your yoga mat and let's do some yoga positions. Just want to see if you guys are doing okay. Just having a look. Yay. Amazing. Okay. All right. So all the way to the front of your yoga mat. I'm going to have my blocks. You guys know I love that. You do what's right for you. Surya Namaskara A. So press down into your feet. Yeah. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Fold into you. Inhale, lengthen, gaze up. Draw the belly button in and up. Move the heart away from the belly. Exhale, fold in. Now bend your knees. Step back. Plank position. Draw the belly button in and up. Rock forward to that plank. Keep drawing your belly button in and up. Keep lifting your head up. Melt your heart. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Now drop the left knee to the ground. Looks like this. Left knee, left hip is lining up. Left hand underneath the shoulder. Right hand, or rather right foot, pivots. So you're lining up your left foot, your left hand, all intersecting back middle arch, and you're going to reach the right arm up. Inhale. And for you, maybe you're just working on getting your head back, right? And that right arm lifting up high. Yeah, head back. And then once you're there, you're working on breathing. You're just breathing here. So deep breath in and out through nose. And if you're outside, I know one of you are. Yes, look up to the sky. And even if you're not outside, go ahead and start looking up and just kind of feel the vastness of who you are, right? The connection that we have with everybody, with all of us. We're all connected. Feel the great vastness of who we are. That helps us. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And we don't feel so alone. Sometimes we do, right? So feeling the vastness and the connection and how the clouds are coming together. And sometimes they connect us more than we know, even the clouds. So you're still in this position. You're probably thinking, why doesn't she move us? Well, I'd like to, but bring your left hand up towards the front of the mat a bit more. So like a hand's distance up higher. And then lift the right leg up high. Looks like this. Draw the belly button in and up. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. And bring this right knee in. Looks like this. And then take it back out. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, bring it out. Yeah, you can use your right arm. Bring it in and bring it out. Bring it in, bring it out. And now let's bring that right hand down. Outer right hip drops down. Draw the belly button in and up. Extend your left arm, lift your chin up. Draw the belly button in. Take a little smile. You're here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then exhale, hug the right knee in, forehead to knee, round your spine. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, hug it in. This is the mindfulness, right? Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hug it in. You've got one more. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, hug it in. Good. And now drop your left hand down, your right knee down. Please put your hands underneath the shoulders. Let's move through cat and dog. Knees are a little further back than your hips are. Inhale to lengthen. Drop the belly a lot. Just drop the belly. Drop it all. Okay, good. And then exhaling round the spine. Inhale to arch the spine. And move through it at your own pace. Yeah, just move through it at your own pace. You may want to hold the rounded spine. Gently move through with the breath. Good. One more. And with your final one, could you go back into your child's pose? Can you bring your big toes to touch? Can you open out your knees? I want you to feel like you could use your bolster here as well and hug it. Otherwise, bend your elbows out to the side. Bring your forehead down and just allow the shoulders to fall near the ears for now. Yeah, so we just want to work on loosening up the shoulders and the upper back and the neck. So that's why I'm not asking you to stretch the hands forward. Keep breathing deeply. Keep moving into that parasympathetic nervous system, right? So that's a big reason why we practice yoga, is that we move into that balance of parasympathetic nervous system. If we're always doing the sympathetic stuff, which is, the big movements, sometimes the running or the walking or the bike riding or just general busyness is sympathetic. So if we always have that, we don't really find that peace sometimes. So this is your peace. You're moving into the parasympathetic by breathing in through nose, out through nose. And you're really taking your time to just do that, the simple things. In through nose, out through nose. And now reach your arms out in front. So now we are going to stretch. Come up onto all fours, hands and knees. Go ahead and curl your toes under and come into a downward facing dog. Take your time, but do it in a way that's fluid, that maybe you could relax your jaw, maybe take it side to side. Deep breath in, deep breath out. That's it. And then eventually have both heels stretching towards the ground, but drawing the belly button in and up and lengthening your spine. Deep breath in, deep breath out. First finger and thumb pressing down. Head dropping. Head not being pressed down, right? That would be aggravating. Just kind of move the head side to side. Notice that you're not trying to push it down. It's hard, right? Because you want to melt your heart, but you don't want to push your head down, right? So deep breath in, deep breath out. Gently walk, bend the knees, and walk the feet all the way up to your hands. Inhale and lengthen, gaze up. Exhale and fold in. Inhale, arms out to the side. Press down and reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. And just take a moment here. Just let the arms drop down, right? Just like a snow globe, right? Just like a snow globe that's been shaken up. So is now the body. Everything's falling into hopefully a better place, right? So this is where the energy is transformed. This is why it's a practice, right? We're practicing to transform and balance the energy of our everyday lives and things that happen. So deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in as you press down into your feet, as you reach your crown up. And deep breath out. Good. Now open up your eyes, keep your gaze soft. We're going to keep moving. I'm going to move my blocks to the other end of the yoga mat. You don't have to, because I don't want to give you my back. And we're going to move to the other side. So inhale, reach up high. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold into you. Inhale, lengthen, gaze up. Exhale, fold in. And remember, you're going to step back to plank. So as you step back, draw the belly button in and rock forward. Lift your head up, but look down. Draw the belly button in and have your chin away from your chest. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. If you need to drop the knees, please do. Deep breath out. And then drop that right knee to the floor. So the right knee is underneath your hip. The right hand is underneath your shoulder. And the left foot pivots. This is all done in a very mindful way. So you're breathing in and out through your nose as you reach that left arm up. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Now you don't have to look up, but if you do, taking the vastness of who you are, the big picture of who you are, right? That can sometimes really help us, right? Our mental health, to know that we are not just this moment in time, that we are vast and we are eternal. And as you keep taking your head back, breathe in and out through your nose, reach up high with that left arm, inhale to exhale, draw the belly button in, and maybe we can lift the left leg up. But sometimes what I like to do is look down at the right hand, bring the right hand just a little bit closer, and then lift that left leg up. You might do it differently. You might have already been in a position where it was okay with your right hand where it is. So just kind of feel it out. As you lift it up, you're drawing the belly button in to keep you steady, and you're also listening to your breath. It looks great. It looks so good, you guys. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And now you're going to bend that left knee. You're going to bring it close to you. It looks like this. And then you're going to lengthen it out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. All right. Release the left hand down. Outer left hip drops down. Lengthen that left leg. Right arm extends. Chin away from chest. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You can look down. Inhale. Exhale, hugs it in, forehead to knee. Inhale, lengthens. Exhale, hug it in. Do 3 more. Go at your own pace. The gentle somatics of it, right? The breath, the movement. Keeping things simple to calm our mind. For us to be right here, to be in this moment. Good. And then finishing up the one that you're on, you can release that right hand down, release the left knee down, and take your knees back now, like 5, maybe 6 inches, and start to bring your bum back. Looks like this. Start to lengthen the arms out in front of you more and more and more. Start to melt your heart down towards the ground. Stretch and press down into your palms. Melt your heart. Ground into your palms, especially your thumb and your pinky finger. Really press it down as you lengthen back. This is half dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. If you have tight wrists, please remember this. You don't have to do full dog. All right. Any hairdressers or artists out there, Molly, you can do half dog. All right. All right. Come forward onto your knees like you are. Grab your blocks and step the right foot forward. So now your right knee is right above your ankle and you're going to curl your back toes. Yes. All right. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, interlace. Take the heels of your hands up. Open up through your heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale, come up. And then exhale, sink it down again. See if you can hold this. Keep reaching up through your palms, drawing the arms further back than your ears. Lift your chin. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release your hands down, and let's pull it back. So go ahead and start to bring this right foot just a little bit out in front. Hamstrings. Now feel the lift of your belly. Really lift the belly up. Feel the right heel press down and the right hip go back. Feel the length of your spine. I know some of you are going to round, and that would be okay. You could drop in and down. If you're feeling tight in your lower back, stay lifted, and maybe you could even go out a bit more with the right heel. But now here's the challenge. The challenge is to try to be really like soft with your edges, with your breath. So when you're inhaling and you're right at that top of that inhale, to gently take the exhale down. It's almost like you're in your mindfulness, you're acknowledging like the inhale and the top, you're turning the corner and you're going down. And then you're stopping at the bottom of that exhale and you got to go back up again. So you're really being very mindful and watching your breath as we just kind of stay still in a position, but we're not really still after all, right? So deep breath in and deep breath out. And I'd like to take a little detour here. I do want to keep moving into standing postures, but let's bring the right heel towards the midline, pigeon pose. Now, I love using all these different blocks and blankets, everything to support. I'm going to use one blanket underneath my hips, my pelvic floor. So you can wrap it up like a little sausage, right? You can use a pillow. You can use a blanket. And take that left knee back further, further, further. So if you have any knee stuff, you know what you're doing. You're coming on your back for thread the needle. So you wouldn't do this one. So right knee is off to the right side. And so it is further off to the right than your right hip is. So you look at that. And I keep my back toes curled under because I know it's acting like a teacher in a way that it's helping me to remember to bring my outer left hip down. And then I'm going to slide out, but I'm going to give myself a little bit of forgiveness here as I bring the bolster in tighter to my body and slowly start to come out. You could use a pillow and fold all the way down. Some of you guys are going to turn your head. Some of you are going to drop your back foot. And I'd really like you to, again, go into your breath. And let's do it mindfully. So together, let's inhale through the nose. At the top of that inhale, I want you to gently drop down into the exhale. And when you're dropping down, pause for a moment. And then take that inhale again. Keep going in that style of breath. Relax your extremities, your toes, your fingers. And keep watching the breath. It's almost like you're going down a slippery slide on the exhale, and you're moving up higher and higher on the inhale. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Soften your shoulders, but more importantly, soften your belly. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Belly rising and belly falling. You could definitely stay here and you could definitely go out further. You could definitely even move away your bolster and go deeper. And there's another thing you could do. I'm going to bring my right forearm to my bolster. It looks like this. I'm going to bring my palms together. I'm going to see if I could bend my back knee. I'm going to see if I can really feel that stretch through the quad. And if possible, if it's available, maybe you can reach back and grab onto that foot. Maybe, right? It's not a competition of who can get the foot. No, it's a stretch in your quad. So if you can't get it, maybe you go to the side and you just get what you can. Yeah. And you grab onto it. Sometimes having the forearm down, it is actually a little bit more challenging because you're down that low. It could be a lot more of a stretch. So just, be mindful. Maybe you need to be up. Yeah. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. Inhale to exhale. And then gently release that left foot down. We're not finished. Check this out. We're going to bring this right knee up, just how you are. And we're going to go ahead and bring it forward. Maybe you're okay with this. So if you're not, of course, go back into downward facing dog and just join us when you can. But I'd love to bring both hands to the inside of your right foot and move that right foot to the right. It's going to stretch a different part of the hip as we sink down. Just try that for a moment. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Yeah, you don't have to go onto elbows. You could, definitely could, but you don't have to. Just one more breath here. Good. And then go ahead and keep those back toes curled under. Lift that left knee up. 2 breaths here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Sink it down. Inhale up higher. Exhale, sink it down. Good. And now drop that left knee down. And now take that right foot back and just kind of shake it out. I mean, it's done so much. Like maybe lift it up, shake it out, bring your head down. What do you need here? Your body's going to tell you. I mean, I'll show you what I'm doing, but what does your body need? Feel free to go into downward facing dog. Feel free to breathe in downward facing dog, or even move through a vinyasa here. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And let's drop down onto our knees. For a moment here, let's come into child's pose. Feel free to use your bolster. Nice, you guys. Come all the way down. And these poses, right, they help us remember. They help us remember our breath. And they help us remember perhaps even why we practice, right? Deep breath in, deep breath out. And why we practice definitely would be different for everybody. But maybe one of the biggest reasons is we really get to remember who we are, right? That gentle heart, the joyful heart. Not that there's anything wrong with, anger, right? That anger that is needed in the moment. But we're not saying other things are bad. We're just saying that when you remember who you are, there's that place within you. It's your intuitive heart. It brings you back to center. And then go ahead and turn your head the other way if you haven't already. Deep breath in and keep remembering your spirit, your soul. You're not just this human doing, you're a human being. Deep breath in and deep breath out. You're strong and flexible. You're kind and assertive. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Amazing. And when you're ready, just go ahead and move your bolster to the side. And we're going to come right back into downward facing dog. Just move everything to the side. I'm going to go to the other side so that I don't have my back to you guys. I don't love that. So just coming into down dog, why don't you come up onto both balls of the feet? So inhale, rise up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Amazing. And then gently walk now your feet all the way up to your hands. Go ahead and inhale and lengthen, gaze up. Exhale, fold in. And just be here, right? Be here now. Just let the arms drop down and into the space. Maybe have a slight bend in the knees if you still need it. Allow your body to feel your soft heart, your gentle heart, your self-compassion. Inhale, exhale. Go ahead and bend your knees a lot. Go ahead and roll up very slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Draw the belly button in, coming all the way up, and then rolling the shoulders back and away, back and away, back and away. Breath in, breath out, back and away. Arms up, inhale. Exhale to heart center just for a moment. Good. So you're realigning the spine. You feel the crown reach up. Inhale, reach up. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Hinge at hips. Hold into you. Inhale, lengthen, gaze up. Exhale, bend knees, step back. Plank position. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, drop the knees, your chest, and your chin. So come all the way down onto your belly. Go ahead and bring your hands so that they're further back. So your fingertips are just closer to your body. Your fingertips are spread wide. Your legs are coming in together. Your elbows are coming back and down. So when you feel shoulders moving back and down, elbows come in to do that as well. And then you lift up through your heart and your head comes up. You still could lift up your hands. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Back is on the back. Shake out your head side to side. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Bring your chin all the way in, forehead down, and press yourself all the way up and into your child's pose. Sitting back and feeling child's pose. It's an important pose. It's also a pose of thankfulness. So as you sit back, taking in that vitamin G. What is vitamin G? Gratitude. So just kind of sitting back, and maybe there's just a couple of things that just come to mind for you that you're grateful for. Just something very simple, like the mat that's right here for you. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Soften your shoulders and soften any expectation that you have on your practice right now. Go ahead and reach the arms out in front of you. Spread your fingers wide. It's a journey as we rock up onto all fours, hands and knees. And we're going to round up the spine again. Exhale. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. Feel the fluidity. So we don't have to go lining up, but I want you to go inside and just kind of notice what you need to do. See, because sometimes I'll bend my elbows, right? Sometimes the arms being straight isn't the medicine that I'm needing in the moment. So I just kind of want you to feel, what medicine do you need for this particular pose? Inhale to exhale. Good. So good. All right, so let's go ahead and step. I believe it's the left foot forward. I think it is, right, you guys? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Give me, is it? Yeah, yeah. Okay, good. Left knee right above your ankle. Inhale, reach up high. When you hear me not talk much, it's because I've gone into my parasympathetic nervous system And that's a good thing because then you'll pick up on that vibe too. All right, so heels of your hands up. But then sometimes I don't remember the sequence. So that's when you come in. Okay, deep breath in, inhale. Exhale, sink it down. And remember, I've got my back toes curled under, helping me to roll in, helping you to roll in. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, and exhale down. So you're opening your heart. Like I'm really taking the arms back. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, and exhale down. Good. And then just stay down here for 2 breaths as you keep reaching up. Inhale to exhale. Keep reaching up, keep sinking down. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. And then releasing your hands down, all the way down. Go ahead and take this left foot out in front of us, all the way out. Curl the toes back. And inhale and lengthen, gaze up. So now you have that longer spine. Left hip back, right hip more forward. Decide if you feel like you are one of those folks that want to roll in and down, or if you just want to stay lifted and maybe go out a little bit further. Now follow the breath. That's it. Follow the breath. Inhale to exhale, slowing down the breath to slow the heart rate down. Left hip back, right hip more forward. And then go ahead and fold in. We're going to take that detour. We're going to heel toe this left foot over to the right for pigeon pose. Coming down. Remember to get all of your props that you want underneath you. Going back with that right knee. Left knee is to the left side more than your hip is. And then very slowly start to come down onto your forearms. And take your time. Like, I know for me that it would feel pretty good if I just stayed up for a few breaths first before coming down. So you might be similar. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Remember to come onto your back. If this isn't your pose, thread the needle. Left ankle at right knee. Deep breath in, deep breath out. I'm going to come all the way down. And I'd encourage you to come down too, because it's kind of like this way of surrendering the body and allowing the body to lessen the hold of any tension, of any stress. And then gently turn your head maybe to one side. And find that mindful breath of balancing breath. Inhale. At the top of that inhale, maybe take a little pause. And then exhale it down again. Finding that little pause again. And before you go up again, you're just kind of feeling the breath move in the body. That's it. Yeah, the vastness of who you are. You're not only this moment, you're eternal. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Soften your belly, soften your mind, soften your shoulders, and soften your skin. Just know that you're deserving of practicing. You really are. Breath in, breath out. You're deserving to feel good in your body, in your skin. I accept myself in my body and in my skin. I feel my wholeness. I'm bringing it all home. You're bringing your wholeness home. What does it mean to do that? What does it mean to bring your wholeness home? For me, it means loving still those parts of me that maybe I don't always love, right? But accepting
maybe I don't always like, but I could love them still, right? A deep breath in. It's a practice. Deep breath out. And then slowly starting to come up on your hands. Go ahead and lift up out of your heart. You might decide that you want to bend that back knee and reach back and grab onto the foot. What I tend to do is kind of sit on my side bum, my left side, and then see if I can reach back. So if you're on your elbow, that's okay. And see if you can kind of go to that side. It's just kind of like you're swimming to the side to grab on, because the shoulder works better when it goes out to the side first rather than straight back. And then slowly starting to come up. But however, you may decide to just kind of bring your heel closer to feel that stretch. Deep breath in and deep breath out. You may even decide to come up, kind of open out through your heart. Allow the pose to show you what it means, right? Allow it to open up like a flower does, right? So just allowing the flower to open in its own time. Breath in and breath out. It's all an experience, right? You're not waiting for the next thing because you're in it. You're already there. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Now release this foot. Remember, we tried to come up a little bit here. So we're going to come up and we're going to bring our left foot out in front of us again, if we can, right? So we're going to step it forward. We're going to keep the back toes curled under. We're going to lift that right knee up. Yeah, so strength in the hips. And deep breath in. You're ready to run a race. And then both hands to the inside of your left foot. Go ahead and drop down onto that right knee and just breathe here, hinge pose. Soften into it a bit more. Breath in, and breath out. And then gather around, see if you can grab your blocks. Some of you guys don't like using your blocks for triangle. You don't have to. But if you do like it, we're going to do it on the left side. We're going to skip the vinyasa. Yay. And we're going to drop the back foot. All right, this is a real standard Hatha Yoga move. So left foot intersecting back middle arch. And if you're using blocks, they're to the outside. You come into it if you know what you're doing. Inhale, exhale, reaching that left arm out in front. The left foot is in front. The left foot is intersecting back middle right arch. And that left hand comes down, right arm up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So here's the thing. You're pressing down through both feet. That's your foundation. Yet your heart is opening, right? You want to feel your arms and your heart opening here. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Yes, gorgeous. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. All right, right hand down, check it out. You're going to bring that back foot in, pyramid pose. I'm going to use both blocks. Bring it in. So now your hips are squaring to wherever you're facing. So inhale, lengthen, gaze up. Left hip up and back. Right hip more down, more forward. And then maybe you can fold over this. Hamstrings. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Yeah, let the head drop. Amazing. Maybe swallow. And then walk your feet over. Check it out. Walk your blocks over to the other side. You may not be able to see me, but that's okay. You know what you're doing. You're doing triangle. All right. So blocks go to the outside of the right side of the foot. Triangle pose, right side. Arms come up. Deep breath in. Exhale. Reaching out in front of you and dropping that right hand down right where it goes. Left arm up. So I kind of want you to feel like your heart is expanding away from one another as you reach up, and then even the crown is lengthening away, and the bum and the tailbone is lengthening the other way. I mean, there's just so much happening, right? It's like you're the sun, and everything is opening up. The ribs are in a little bit, but I don't want to overcorrect that because then the heart might drop. So, but it is in enough where the lower back is happy. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Now bend the right knee, release the left hand down, pyramid. You're going to bring the back foot in about a foot. You're going to drop the foot down. You're going to inhale and lengthen, gaze up, right hip up and back, left hip down and forward, and then exhale and fold over the leg. And breathe. And breathe. All right, whole body breathing. That's really going to help us sleep better tonight. So deep breath in and deep breath out. Remember how I used to always say rest equals rest? Well, I'm talking about the parasympathetic nervous system when I say that. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Just 2 more breaths here. 1 more deep breath. And let it drop down. So pivot the right foot in. You're going to come into that longest, widest down dog you've ever done. Remember we used to do that? So toes are lined up. I still do it. I love it. So toes are in, heels are out. Your arms are going to go way out in front of you. Drop your head down. And you're going to take your sit bones way up high. And you're going to breathe in and out through your nose. You might be feeling this a lot in your calf muscles. Breathe into those as you stretch. Rest equals rest. Because if you practice and to move into the parasympathetic nervous system at least, I don't know, at least 5 minutes to an hour a day, you're going to rest better at night. So that's why it equals rest, right? For that hour, you could be by the pool and you're breathing deeply. Maybe that's your parasympathetic nervous system moment. Oh my gosh, it's such a mouthful. Okay, so from here, rock forward, drop down onto your knees. And I'd like you to just kind of sit back, cross your legs, take a moment. You could sit up on your bolster if you like, or up on a block if you wanted to. And just cross your legs for a moment. Just sit up tall. Just take a moment to pause all of the movement that you've been doing. Just feel your crown reach up. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Probably feeling just a little bit more grounded here, right? A little bit more feeling connected to each body part. Inhale to exhale. Amazing. And now go ahead and bring your knees together. Go ahead and come onto your back. Go ahead and move your blocks to the side and just lay all the way down. Yeah. Well, you can still see me there. I'll move down just in case. All right. So from here, if you want to stay seated, I want you to feel like you could. Absolutely. Otherwise, left ankle, right knee. It looks like we're doing thread the needle. We are for a moment. You're going to hug that right knee in. And then I want your right hand to go to the outside of your left foot. See that? I'm hugging it under, or I'm taking it underneath the foot. All right. So this whole lower body is dropping to the right. So I'm going to try to drop it all the way over. I'm going to keep a hold of my foot. Drop it all the way over. The bottom leg drops as well. Like let it just be like Shavasana leg. And this left arm, we're going to try to see if we can get that left shoulder down and maybe look to the left side. You don't have to look to the left side. It's better to look just straight up. You could. And maybe it's better to close your eyes. Right? Get really dreamy here. Daydreaming with the eyes or eyes closed, breathing into your spine. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Go ahead and release your feet. Go ahead and change sides. Bring your bum back to center and bring that right ankle, left knee. Hug that left knee in. Bring the left hand, wrap it around that right foot, and let everything fall to the left side. Everything just drops, holding onto that foot, and then gazing to the ceiling, to the sky, and then gazing maybe over to the right side, right shoulder dropping. Soften your belly. So sometimes that belly right at the solar plex can feel like it's in knots, right? So that gut brain connection, right? If we're filled up with different emotions, we're going through something, the tummy, we could get nervous belly, right? Because the brain is all over the shop for the moment. We're just not feeling like ourselves. So in that moment, gently just rub on your belly. I'm even rubbing on my belly now. And we're going to come back to center. I'm going to drop the feet down. I'd love you to just rub the belly. Looks like this. Knees are up. Just really take care of the belly, the digestive system. Remembering that the parasympathetic nervous system has a lot to do with like the belly softening. You know when you're stressed, when you have a cortisol belly, right? Things are just feeling really bloated. So in this moment, you're just kind of softening that. You're bringing everything back to balance, to homeostasis. You bring the hands. I'm doing it in like a clockwise motion. Yeah, and then do it the other way as well. Do both. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Yeah, and then the other way again. Amazing. And then feeling the backs of your heels with your third finger. Yeah, and then pressing down into your feet. Inhale, reach the arms up, reach your hips up. Nothing behind your head. So that's all on the inhale. Exhale to slowly come down, all the way down. I like to bring my heels up right at that last little minute there as I come down. So inhale as you reach up with the arms, with your hips, with the mid back and the upper. And then exhale as you bring it down, all the way down. That's it. Keep it going. Two more. Inhale to lift. And exhale to bring it down. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. And very slowly now, if there is another position that's speaking to you, maybe hugging the knees in, maybe a happy baby, you'll do it. But if there's not, I want you to slowly move into your final rest. And if you're near a wall, you can even take your legs up on the wall. Try not to disturb yourself too much, remembering that just feeling the practice you've just done can be enough. Make sure you're not cold. Put something around you. If you're not, put something over your eyes. Allow your belly to soften here. And when you're ready, one leg at a time comes out and you take up space. And you allow your body to rest. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through the nose. Let it out through your mouth. If you're laying on your back, I want you to kind of lift up your heart and just kind of feel more shoulder blades at the back, and then drop your shoulder blades down. Hopefully they came down a little bit, shoulders away from ears, and then palms turning open, receptive, feet out to the side, relaxing your feet and your ankles, and relaxing your shins and your calf muscles, your knees and your thighs, your left side hip, your right side hip, your pelvic floor, your belly. Relax your belly. Relax your heart, your inner heart, your outer heart. And you don't have to do these complicated positions to have this deep connection with who we really are. Relaxing your whole left side and your whole right side of your body. Left arm, right arm, neck and shoulders, and the back of your head, your chin, your cheek, your jaw. Let your eyes rest. Let yourself rest. Let go of your practice. Let go of your effort. Very gently now come back to your body. Move your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, roll yourself to the right side. No rush. When you're ready from here, you could also just come up into your seated position, feeling like you can really start your day. Go ahead and bring your hands into prayer and just thank yourself for connecting with your body today, with your breath. Thank yourself for connecting with nature, remembering that you're not just a part of nature, that you are nature too. And when we do that, maybe we can remember to be a little bit more kinder to ourselves and to know that we don't have to get it all done. We can just really be present. And that's really the main thing. So all these positions to get to this place of even steadiness, to get to a place of balance, of real connection to the heart, to our own heart. Let's bring one hand on the heart, the other hand on top of it. Remember the intention you made, and let's seal our practice in with one Om. Let's take a deep breath. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Just taking a moment here to give thanks to all the many blessings that yoga brings to you and to all those with whom your life touches. Thank you for being here and touching my life. I'm so grateful. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever you're up to. Yeah, namaste. I'm going to turn off the video and say hi to you guys. See if you have any questions. Yeah, I'll be right there. I have to come all the way up there and just turn it off because I don't want you to have to say your questions out loud. Let's see where it is. Yeah. And